Hey guys, this is Jay. Today we're going to learn how to create animated Instagram story templates in Photoshop. Before getting started, please do download the project file link in the description. With the project file, it will be much easier for you to follow this tutorial. So download the project file and get ready. In case if you want that completely designed .psg files means hit the like button. Soon after reaching 50 likes, I'll give you the download link. Fine, let's get started. First go to the project file. Open the PSD file inside Photoshop. This one is a design ready file. Size is 1080 by 1920. You can use this template to create WhatsApp status, Instagram story template. Fine. Next, we're going to drop in our background image. Again, go to the project file. Open the background one inside Photoshop. If you're designing Instagram story template WhatsApp status for Pongal wishes means you can use this background. Else, go to the project file. I have given you background 2. This one is background 1 and this one is background 2. You can go with any image, it's up to you. Open the image inside Photoshop. Drag and drop the image inside our canvas. Now place the image at the center. Fine. Next I'm going to delete this default layer. Next step, we're going to add vector design. For that, go to the project file. Now open the image one inside Photoshop. Drag and drop this vector design inside our canvas. I'm going to place the image at the bottom here. Make sure to place the image at the center. You can use guidelines. Fine. Now select the image layer. This one. Now we're going to change the blending mode to multiply so that those white color will turn invisible. Next we're going to create image placeholder shape. It is nothing but a circle shape. We're going to create a circle shape at the center here. For that, create a layer. Now go to color picker. Pick any color. I'm going with black. Now pick the ellipse tool. This one. Now by holding shift key, create a perfect circle shape at the center here. Make sure fill is enabled, stroke is disabled in the top settings. Fine, now our placeholder shape is ready. Next step, we're going to drop in our model image. Go to the project file, open the model image inside Photoshop. Of course, you can use your image. Now drag and drop your image inside our canvas. Make sure to place the image right above our image placeholder shape. Next, we're going to clip match the shape. Right click and clip match the shape. By doing so, our image will be visible only inside the image placeholder shape. Now enable free transform tool, Ctrl T and resize the image. Fine, I'll settle with this one. Next step, we're going to name the layers properly. Let's start with the background layer. I'm going to name it as background. Next one as design. And I'm going to rename the image layers too. Once you're done, next we're going to merge the placeholder shape and the image. For that, hold Ctrl key in your keyboard and select both the layers. Now go to layer, select merge layers. There you go. Next step, we're going to add our text content at the bottom here. For that, create a layer. Go to color picker, select any color you want. Now pick the text tool. Next, pick your font, size, add your text content. Here I'm going to use Tamil font. I'm going to create a duplicate copy using keyboard shortcut Ctrl J. Edit the text, add your text content. There you go. Now our text content is ready. Next step, we are going to convert all the layers into a smart object. Let's start with the background layer. Right click, convert it as smart object. Repeat the same for rest of the layers. There you go. Once you're done, it's time to start our animation process. For that, go to Windows, click Timeline. This one. Now click Create Video Timeline. This is where we're going to create our animation. First, I'm going to adjust my workspace. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that I can edit the frames easily. Next, our video going to be 8-second long video. So I'm going to extend the frames to 8 seconds. Fine. Extend all the frames to 8 seconds. In case if your video going to be 10 seconds, 15 seconds means extend the frames accordingly. Fine, we're going to animate the vector design. We're going to add rotating animation effect. For that, select the design frame, this one. Now click this arrow. You will get the transform option. We're going to create 5 keyframes to get that rotating animation effect. Let's see how to create keyframes here. First, place the playhead at the starting of the frame. Now, click this clock icon to create our first keyframe. There you go. Now, move the playhead and place it at 2 seconds here. Next, we're going to create our second keyframe. Now, make sure design frame is selected. Enable free transform tool, Control T. Now, change the angle at the top here as 90. Now click enter. There you go, we created our second keyframe. Next, place the playhead at 4 seconds. We're going to repeat the very same step. Enable free transform tool, Control T. Now change the angle to 180 degree. Now click enter. There you go, we created our third keyframe. I'm sure now you understood what we are doing. We are rotating the image 90 degree for every 2 seconds. Fine, let's create our third keyframe. Now move the playhead and place it at 6 seconds. Now enable free transform tool, Control T. Change the angle to 90 degree. Now click enter. There you go, our fourth keyframe is created. Let's create our final and fifth keyframe. Place the playhead at the end of the frame. Enable free transform tool, Control T. Now change the angle to 0. Now we completed the complete 360 degree. Click enter. There you go, our final keyframe is ready. Let's see the output. Place the playhead at the starting of the frame. Now hit play button. There you go. We got seamless rotating animation effects. Looks stunning. Next step, it's time to add our audio track. For that, click here, add audio. Now pick your audio file. Open the file inside Photoshop. Next step, it's time to crop our audio file. Place the playhead at the end of the frame. To split the audio file, click this scissor icon. There you go. Now select the audio part you don't want and hit delete. Now check the final output. Hit the play button. Just in case if you want to add effects to our audio file means, click here, add fade in, fade out effects. I'm going to add fade out effects. I'm going with 1.5 seconds. Fine, once you're done, you can check the final output. Now it's time to render our video file. For that, go to File, click Export. There select Render Video. Add your video title, select the folder. Select the format. Now click render. Now you can share the video in your social media accounts. So that's it guys, I hope this video is useful to you. Don't forget to hit the like button for more tutorials, subscribe to my channel and please do check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, take care.